Hey you guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Friday! Yay! We have some trees. Beyond the trees, there's a little creek, so there's some water back there. The wind is blowing. It's a beautiful fall day here in Ohio, and I have something amazing. So, it was an unplanned visit, as always, at the Magical Druid, and I got this new oracle. This is the oracle of the Dragon Fae, and let me tell you what, I've said this numerous times, but when I get a new deck, I have a certain ritual that I do where I sage and cleanse each card and set the intentions. I shuffle multiple different ways to kind of get a feel of the cards, and I pull a few cards for myself. And I was going to do this reading last night for you guys, but the reading I did for myself drugged me. I mean, it was so insightful because I read the book also, and it answered a lot of questions for me. So I wanted to provide that for you. So think about maybe a direction you need to go in a certain situation, or moving forward, what you need to do in a certain situation. We'll just see what the cards have to say. And we're also going to read the book because the book is so profound. So thank you to fire, air, water, or spirit. Thank you to the Dragon Phase for your divine guidance, love, and protection. Thank you to the squirrels that are making this beautiful sound, and to the other humans around us that are out here in the park. Okay. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. We are grateful for this beautiful, magical fall day. How do we need to move in this situation? What do we need to be aware of moving forward in this situation? Spirit, please show us with love and guidance and honesty. Can we please get a message of clarity for those who would like it? Number 21, which would be 3. And all the cards I picked last night were 39, 3, 9, 6, 7. The listener, sacred silence. And what do you know? She has a mask made of leaves. Remember I said this was 21? Listen, right to it. All right, let me read this to you. Number 21, the listener, sacred silence. The listener speaks. How much have you missed because I could not have the space, the quiet, the wild quiet, the blessed space, the blessed peace in which to whisper my secret straight to your soul. Ooh, Spirit's trying to speak to your soul. Are you listening? How much more could you be aware of if you simply took the time to be still or silent? The whole world can be heard in a moment, and now it is your time to be still and to be silent. Listen and truly understand what it is that you are hearing. Listen with your being, your entire being, not just your ears. Allow your sense to be the soul's messengers. Sometimes we need to be quiet and listen. But first of all, we need to be quiet. So many people talk so much of the time, and the talking and talking and talking and the filling up space simply drowns out the messages. The Dragon Fae do not decry conversation and robust dialogue, the joyous clash of friends talking to each other, or the singing out of the voices, especially when raised in joy, celebration, song, and good cheer. But this card speaks of a time when it would be right for you to be still and to listen as the world whispers her secrets to you. We do not want to be making so much noise that we drown out our own signs and our own messages. What have we been talking about? So, be still, be silent, and be ready for the message to come in sweet, subtle, and magical ways. This beautiful Dragon Fae being represents and embodies the qualities of stillness and sacred silence. She needs to be removed from the hustle and bustle, from the built-up urban and industrial eras, and needs to go deep into nature, telling you, and find the still place of solitude in which the soul can speak and be heard. She has learned to listen and also learned to turn down the stress, the demands, the social whirl, the noise that can drown out meaning. In the words of Shakespeare, chatter is often a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. You would do well to seek the counsel of spirit and nature, to rest in the quiet grove within. Furthermore, when the soul speaks, listen, come into alignment, and act from a space of integrity. The listener does not feel the need to tell all about what she has heard. In fact, she is content to simply act without broadcasting her moves and to allow her dreams into being, to follow the guidance of her messages without exhausting the energy of the message by talking it out loud. Some of the messages Spirit gives us, we need to be silent about them, keep them to ourselves, because there's a deeper message. And by speaking them out, it can be misconstrued or discombobulated. She is silent and she seems still, but all of her actions are powerful and purposeful because they are born from a pure, still place of energy. Hers is a quiet glade and sudden glad truth of the soul, and in these truths are great wisdom and delight. So the divinatory meaning, a time for peace and quiet, literally finding a quiet space, softening the noise. There could be an increase of noise sensitivity at this time, finding that it's hard to contemplate or think of what needs to be happening, or hard to decide on the best course of action for you due to interruptions and almost constant demands and distractions. So Spirit gets it. Constant demands and distractions. One thing after another may be demanding your time, and your desire for a peaceful time out for contemplation may seem impossible. It may seem like an impossible dream. Meditation, taking part in retreats, and soul excursions and therapy are recommended, but it is the space you create in which you commune with your own soul self that is of great important time. Soothing music, meditation CDs, or of course, YouTube, and natural sounds of the elements would be very healing. I always listen to thunderstorms at night, like storms, very calming, and I can tap in more to those spirits and those messages. A need to withdraw from the noise and volume around you, to seek out a quiet space and time in which to actively hear the messages of your spirit. Wow. So what areas, how can you find that quiet space? You're wanting a solution to this problem. The solution to your problem, and which way to move forward in this barrier that you were thinking about, that we talked about at the beginning of the meeting, is going to come to you when you're able to go out in nature and find some quiet time. If you're unable to get outside and put your feet on the ground, listen to some type of meditation music that soothes your soul. When you're able to open yourself up and just listen to what the nature spirits are trying to communicate to you, you will get the answer you are seeking. It won't come within 5 minutes. It's when your body, mind, soul, and spirit are all in alignment together. And you can be at peace and breathe. Listen to the rustling of the sounds of the 4 crows that just flew above me, the murder of crows. What are the birds telling you? The rustle of the wind, the falling of the leaves, the raindrops that fell this morning. All of the elements and everything in nature have messages from the divine that want to support us in finding solutions to our problems. And the most difficult thing is quieting our mind, body, soul, and spirit, so that we're able to get those messages that are only divinely for each one of us. I can give you messages, other readers can give you messages, but what is your soul and spirit telling you? Go outside. I guarantee you, if you make this a practice, no matter how busy you are, no matter how demanding your life is, finding that time every day to give to yourself, to honor your soul, to honor your spirit, so you can listen to what the nature spirits are trying to communicate to you. And the fall is a very important time to remove what no longer serves us, so we can quiet the chatter around us, so we can push away the distractions and finally be at peace with our soul and spirit and with the divine. I hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. Have an amazing rest of the day.